All right, we're here today. I have a special guest here at the Black Room at Teep Studios here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Coach, former fighter, pro fighter, lived in Thailand for a long time. To the amount of years I don't want to speak on, we'll find out. I have a general idea though. But as a gym in Austin, Texas, and he's also he's been around for a long time. Originally from California, opened up his gym out there in Austin, and is driving through town, and we figured we'd get linked up. And looking forward to sharing his Muay Thai story that he has. Pretty cool one, actually. Episode of the Pu'u Muay Thai Podcast is brought to you by pmtlifestyle.com. Authentic Muay Thai lifestyle by Pu'u. Definitely go check out the website at pmtlifestyle.com for some awesome lifestyle merchandise. That's for those of you out there either involved in Muay Thai, looking at getting involved in Muay Thai, and embrace a healthier lifestyle to live the life of the Nok Muay. Go check it out. I want to talk about Black Room at Teep Studios. If you enjoy the content of this podcast, you will definitely enjoy the value that you get out of the Black Room and being a member of the Black Room. What it is it's a subscriber-based way to support the podcast. If you enjoy the podcast and want it to continue, I'm asking for your help. And in exchange, you're going to get an underground view of Muay Thai, American Muay Thai, as well as within Thailand. We have people who are now working on the ground in Thailand that are helping us get media, content, all that stuff. We're posting it there on Black Room, as well as behind-the-scenes footage of the podcast recordings. When we're recording, after I stop recording for stuff that we broadcast, we put some subscriber-based only content on there. So you're going to really get a lot of value out of that subscription. Okay, it's not just supporting the podcast. We also have podcast subscriber-only merchandise that's coming out as well here in 2024. So you have to be a part of the Black Room in order to get access to that. So I'm asking you for your help on that. But I know that it's not so much of you helping me. It's going to be us giving you a ton of value that you're going to get and just enjoy it. And it's only $5 a month. All right, you can cancel it anytime. Every little bit counts. Please go join it. The link is down in the show notes. All right. Anyways, sit back and enjoy the show. And with that said, I would like to introduce Mr. Alex Anoushian.
Thanks for having me, Jonathan.
Of course, bro. Yeah, it's good. Thanks for hitting me up and like, hey, let's do a podcast. Let's move that mic a little bit closer to you. Yeah, move it like right there. Oh, yeah. So just like that's fine.
All right.
Yeah. So, how often you come through? Yeah, because you've done this drive. You said you normally go.
We do it at least once a year.
Yeah, once.
Yeah, we do it in December. Usually we go visit family, visit my friends.
Like people used to coach and stuff like that? Or?
Yeah, just my friends, my homies.
Mm.
All my family and everybody's out in California still. So
yeah,
I know every Christmas we got to go and visit. But this time we decided to come out in summertime too. Usually we fly, but this time we're driving out.
Just in time to get the Arizona heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 112.
Yeah, I mean, normally I don't mind the heat. I don't mind the heat at all. But I was like, damn, it's pretty hot.
You know the scene. You know the scene from Terminator 2 where she has the dream where like the explosion happens, you like melt.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like that when the sun's out full day.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Yeah, going into it too. So, how long you been out in Austin for?
November this year will be 10 years.
It's been 10 years since.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
That flew by.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it was just after I'd opened up my gym back in California. Because we've been open 12 years now. Let's walk through this a little bit. So how did you get started in Muay Thai?
All right. So I started Muay Thai. I was probably around 17 and 18 years old.
How old do you know?
42 this year. Yeah, 42 this year.
I know. I was like, I think I turned 38 this year.
Yeah. Yeah, August I'll be 42.
42. Damn.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just yesterday when we were like 24, 25.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm like, I guess mentally still there.
Well, so you're 17, 18 years old, getting started Muay Thai. Where'd you start at?
Well, I started doing martial arts as a kid. I wanted to do Muay Thai, and my mom said it was too dangerous. I think because I was a big fan of like all the Van Damme movies, like Kickboxer and stuff. And
too dangerous, but you're Armenian, bro. You're all good.
Well, my mom was like, I think she saw Tong Po. She's like, there's no way in hell my son's doing that. So she put me in like martial arts, which was cool too. I got a lot out of that.
So Tong Po, for those that don't know, like the kickboxing, you know, we have on our gym, our academy's phone, the weight line is the theme song from Bloodsport.
Oh,
I've had it there for 9 years.
was it the montage song?
Yeah, yeah. So I've had it for 9 years. I've had maybe 2 people that have ever said anything and recognized it.
Wow. Yeah.
Maybe 2 people. So who is Tong Po?
All right. Well, Tong Po in the kickboxer movie was like the final boss that Van Damme had to fight.
He had like this long fucking like ponytail.
Thai dude.
No. It was like a Chinese dude or something. Yeah.
No, it wasn't even. It was the actor's name. I think was Michael Kesey. He was I don't know if he was American, but he's not.
He's not even Asian. But they made it. They tried to make him look Asian.
It was a lot of makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't find that out for years.
I didn't even know that. I'm learning it now.
Yeah, but it was a movie I had as a kid just on repeat. That and Bloodsport on repeat all the time, and
yeah,
it was just something I wanted to do. But yeah, Muay Thai started around 18 with Sityodtong in Pasadena.
So Kru Walter, yeah. Was Nokweed there at that time?
Nokweed was there. I had the honor and the privilege of clinching with him. You know, while we were warming up, he would kind of pull me and a couple other guys aside, and he would just clinch with us. And he's a phenomenal guy. I love Kru Nokweed, man.
Yeah,
what a great guy.
Yeah, that's you got him like because he was in his 40s still, I think.
Yeah, and I mean at the time I didn't realize. I was thankful for him teaching us that, but I didn't realize like what he was giving me.
Yeah,
you know. By doing that, I just thought he was just like, we're just messing around, just clinching a little bit or
playing, yeah.
But man, I really miss those times. Well, those are great times.
That style of training, man, like, you know, we can get into it a little bit later, but I agree with you 100%. Because like when he had his gym, he would do this. It's like, oh, he's just playing with me. Then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, 45 minutes went by.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, I feel super sharp.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I know that I learned something today.
Yeah.
You know, and you didn't realize it until you went and sparred with somebody who wasn't doing that.
And then I remember he would do something. He would do he would throw me to the ground or do some cool little trick and move. And I would be like, how'd you do that? And he would just look at me and smile. Like, he would just nod. It's like, kind of like saying like, you'll see.
Yeah, you'll learn.
Yeah.
You'll learn. He used to just talk shit to us and say, come on, I'm an old man. You should be able to beat me up. Yeah. And he would just laugh. He's like, you need to relax.
Yeah.
Be like a worm.
Yeah.
So you started at Kru Walters, and, you know, Knock was there a little bit. Did you have any aspirations to fight, like compete?
Oh, yeah. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to do Muay Thai. So I went to it was like an in-gym. I don't even like a smoker.
Yeah, when back when smokers were a thing.
Yeah, I was before I was doing Muay Thai, and I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. Like, I want to do that.
Yeah, the smokers scene in California was like peak.
That
was peak moment.
Yeah, that was it.
Smokers. So those that don't know what a smoker was, so when the gyms used to get together, and for our European listeners, you're like, yeah, that's the inner club. We still do that. Yeah. With regulations here, they shut it down.
Yeah.
Over time because they wanted the tax money.
Yeah.
That's really what that came to. Like I was telling you about the commissions, how they work.
Yeah, yeah.
So that makes sense now, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, hey.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those things where I think it was growing, and then pretty much it came to the point where almost every weekend you can
do a smoker
somewhere. Someone was having one all around California, all the gyms. And I think it got to the point where it got too big, and a lot of these maybe unscrupulous characters were running them in their gyms, and they were doing them in a unsafe manner
and selling alcohol and shit like that.
And people got hurt, and I think that's when the commission stepped in and said, "Hey, enough of that."
Yeah, and I think it was around that time too, when Nokweed started doing the officiating stuff, maybe a little bit before that. Started talking to him like, "Hey, how can we work with you?" Because if you're going to be doing more regulation stuff, then how are you going to do Muay Thai?
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you going to do Muay Thai? So how many of the smokers did you do?
I probably had about 10 of them under my belt.
It used to be normal. Yeah, you have like 10, 12. You'd have like, at least 8 of these things before you actually did an amateur fight.
Yeah, I did them at like Kru Rex's gym. I did them at Sityodtong.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Rest in peace, Kru Rex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace. And Yeah, just did them all over.
Yeah. So, anything where you fought Pachanga also, right? For Dennis? You fought one at the
actually,
didn't
I didn't fight for Dennis. I actually only done like one amateur fight in the States.
Like one full amateur, not a smoker.
Not smoker. And then after that, I went out to Thailand.
What year did you go to Thailand?
2010. It was like May of 2010.
Yeah, I think I met you just before you went, because I met you at Nokweed's gym.
Yeah.
I think way before you went out there and everything too. So 2010, there was not a whole like Facebook. It was kind of a thing, but not really like it is now.
Yeah.
There was no Instagram. To get a hold of gyms, you'd email them if there was an email or a website at all.
Yeah. Phone book.
Yeah, like you would look people up.
Yeah, I remember looking up places in the phone book for a while.
Thai phone book?
No, in Thailand? No.
That was
here.
Yeah, here for sure. Like,
but yeah, gyms in Thailand.
Mm.
Yeah. No, the first time I went to Thailand was with Kru Walter. He kind of showed me the ropes, took me to train with Hippie, trained with Sityodtong, trained with Sityodtong camp. I went back with him a few times before going on my own. And then, I went out there on my own a couple of times, trained at same places, trained a couple of different places. And then 2010 is when I moved out there.
It's like I'm making this jump out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually Kru Nokweed hooked me up with Lookprabat camp.
Yeah, because you were trying to get out there for like a sponsorship kind of situation, what were you trying to do?
I knew that, okay, so every time I went out to Thailand, it was like, I got to stay for about, 4 or 5 weeks at the longest, and I had to come back home, work, and do,
save money, we do everything to do.
Live the rat race and do all that. And I was like, man, I need to, if I could stay out here for 3 months, like 3 months was like a long time in my head.
Yeah.
Like if I could do 3 months, man, my game would just escalate so much.
Yeah, you're like, if I can do this in 3 to 5 weeks, imagine what I can do in 90 days.
Yeah,
right?
I thought like, man, 3 months is like, it's like a long time, which is like nothing now.
Well, for Americans going over there wasn't a whole lot of Americans. Like when we were talking, is like at that point I could count maybe on one hand of people that like I'd heard had been out there long term.
Yeah, there not that many.
Yeah, was it Daniel Docto that was out there for a long time? He's an older guy. There was Bashan Douglas, who we were talking about.
Yeah, there was, and while I was living there, I hardly met any Americans.
Like doing a lot that they
were there long term.
Yeah, just traveling through.
Yeah.
So you were saying Navi hooked you up at Lookprabat camp.
Yep.
So what was like when you say hooked up? Like what happened? What did you do?
Basically, just kind of told me about them, or I'd talked to him like through training and stuff. He had told me about Lookprabat camp and the limited amount of research I was able to do at that time about it, and the internet was like you could look up now and see what Lookprabat is, and
but there's still barely anything for Lookprabat on the internet for what it was as a gym.
And then in the early 2000s, I was looking up Muay Thai 2000. You know that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Muay Thai 2000. They used to have a whole, or maybe they still do, like a list of Muay Thai camps by the region.
It's on the Wayback Archives, and I think they still have some of their stuff up too.
Yeah, and I was on that website just like looking up all the different camp names and just kind of knowing like where this is at, and then I would see like they would have the rankings for each stadium. For Lumpini Stadium, so I'd be like, man, who are the top fighters?
What are the gym names? Yeah,
and who's like competing, and at that time, early 2000s, Lookprabat, you saw a lot of the Lookprabat fighters there.
Yeah, they're all in top 10.
And I was like, dang, Nokweed was right. Like,
this is the guys.
This is legit. And I was like, okay, and I was very much influenced by like what John Wayne Parr did, and me being out there and kind of living in a camp. I wanted that experience, so. When I Lookprabat felt like I was going to be the place for me to kind of just be immersed in Muay Thai.
Well, how did you even know about John Wayne Parr at that time? Because there wasn't the internet, all that stuff was.
Well, yeah, I mean, as a fight fan, I guess.
So but how did you hear about John Wayne Parr? Like for me, it was a video CD that someone gave me of him fighting. A video CD, not a DVD, a video CD, the bootleg ones.
Yeah. I can't remember how I found out about John Wayne Parr, just I guess through watching fights. I don't know.
And it's funny now, like somebody's listening, it's like you type in John Wayne Parr on YouTube and you find him, dummy.
Yeah.
But then we couldn't really do that. It was like the Axe Kickboxing forums. Some of those guys on there.
Yeah,
Axe Kickboxing forums. Shout out to it's still up.
It's still up.
But it's not active.
Uh-huh.
I think they're doing, like, there's some stuff on there, or it's archived, or something's going on with that. I don't know much about it.
Yeah, I would read. I would hardly ever post anything on there. I would read a lot of it because I just felt like, man, I'm nobody. What am I going to post in here?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of the European guys.
Yeah.
Or, like, a lot of activity going on in Europe that was getting posted in there. The ones that were going to Thailand, and we're pulling stuff back in. Like, hey, here's this video. Here's this torrent file that has all these fights on it that I got. I don't know the fighters' names. Can anybody translate for me?
Yeah.
Like, you would get shit like that.
Yeah, I remember going to the Thai markets in Hollywood, getting like VHSs of fights.
And video CDs later on, too.
Video CDs later, yeah.
So, ended up at, you were at Lumpini, saw Lookprabat camp. Nokweed got you connected with the camp owner?
Yeah, so I moved out there, and for the first, I think like about 1 or 2 weeks I was out there, I was staying with friends of a friend. And they had like some land, like a resort kind of area, and I was just kind of hanging out with them, and they drove me to Lookprabat camp. Like, they gave them the address and everything, and they drove me out there. And at first, actually, before I went to Lookprabat camp, I told them I wanted to find a camp and this and that. And then the lady, the wife of the friend of a friend, was like, "Oh, my brother, my cousin or something, he knows there's a gym around here. He'll take you tomorrow." And he drove me to the national boxing team's training place.
Yeah,
but it was just boxing. Like, they were doing Western boxing. So we pull up there. I was like, "Wow, this place looks cool." And I was like, "Yeah." And then they're telling me, "Oh, no, like we don't do Muay Thai here. It's just boxing." Like, "Okay, I'll do boxing." I just I'll do boxing. They're like, "No, we only train the Thai national team." Like, "Oh, all right, no worries, all good." And then that's when, like, we went to Lookprabat after that. Yeah, I think it was just a misunderstanding between the cousin or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, boxing? Okay, boxing. Yeah. There.
But we pulled up. Oh man, I remember pulling up to Lookprabat camp for the first time and just seeing it. It was just like right after I think they got done training, so everyone was just kind of like, walking around. Nobody was training.
It's countryside for those that don't know.
Kinda. It was more like kind of
built up.
Yeah, it's kind of like a concrete jungle in that area. But we pulled up off the main road into the small road, and the camp was it was tiny. It was a little, like, it had one little ring, and on one side of it, I'll send you a picture of it too.
Yeah, please, yeah.
Because you'll see it. But it was just concrete floor, one little ring. I think like 2 or 3 bags hanging on one side, and then like one bag hanging on the other, and that was it. Like, that was it. And they had another building that they were building up that later on became, the bottom part became the gym, the top part became some rooms. But when I started, there was just this little corner, which is where they parked the cars after they built up the other side.
For where the heavy bag was there any rug, or was it just
rug? Yeah,
a
little dirty ass rug.
I think that was like legit. Like, hey man, we got some protection so you don't slip when you.
Yeah,
we got your rug. Be grateful for the rug. Now we got mats and shit.
Yeah, all the bags were destroyed, like ripped up and everything. But hey,
and repadded and patched a million times.
Yeah. And one bag you would hit, and like shit would fly out of
your eyes and stuff like that. Like, what was that? It's like some asbestos.
Yeah, man. That was pulling up. I was like, "This is legit. This was it." And then they talked to me. I think they were expecting me because we had called them, and that time I didn't really speak much Thai, so I had people like talking to them for me, and they're just like, "Why do you want to train here?" Like, there's nothing here. There's nothing to do. I go, "That's exactly why I want to train here. I don't want to do anything else but train."
Yeah.
Because back home, I don't get to just train. I have to. There's too many other things to do.
Work, rent, bills.
Yeah.
All.
I don't need anything. I don't need you to accommodate me with any special way. I'll eat whatever you give me. All I care is I just want to train. That's it.
I'll eat whatever you give me.
Yeah.
I can imagine that got interesting sometimes.
Oh, it was great. Like, I had no problem, but I love Thai food. There was some interesting things we had. There was like a thing with like raw beef.
That you put in a jar.
Like lard, but it was like raw beef instead of cooked. I tried it. It was good, but
I didn't
want to have it. No.
No shit.
No, I didn't get sick.
You fucking liar.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't get sick. The first couple of weeks I was dehydrated.
Yeah.
I was trying to drink
normal.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I've been out there already a bunch of times. It isn't like my first time.
But like for your first like 10 days, you're kind of just acclimating barely.
Yeah. Yeah. And they were actually smart because they told me, all right, well, we run this much in the morning. We run this much in the evenings. You probably want to do like
a third of that.
Yeah. Not even like just run just one, instead of 10 laps, run 1 lap, see how you feel. So they were cool about that.
Mm.
And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And took that slow, and they ran a lot.
Oh, dude.
Lookprabat ran a lot.
I remember seeing their shoes.
Oh, yeah.
There weren't really much shoes.
No, and they share shoes. That's part of it.
Hey, here's the hand-me-down shoe that's 4 sizes too big that you're going to go run, 25 miles a weekend.
Yeah.
Jesus,
And
man.
I remember I'd put my flip-flops, down, and we're training, and then I'd go to get my flip-flops, and somebody had taken them. I'm like, who the fuck's taking my flip-flops? And they're like size 12, and nobody's wearing size 12.
See some kid running in them.
Yeah. It was like the littlest kid there. I saw him with my flip-flops. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I can't wear yours. Like,
Yeah. Well, going into it with the camp, so yeah, you ended up staying there and kind of just living there, yeah?
yeah. So I paid. I knew I was like, all right, I'm gonna be here for 3 months. I paid them. By the end of the 3 months, I think, my money was kind of like drying up. I hadn't saved a lot of money. I saved what I could, but at that point, I was like, yeah, I guess time for me to head back home. This was cool. 3 months in, and I was talking, and by 3 months, I was like a little bit more fluent in Thai. And there was a kid, M, who was like, I became really close with him, and we was always hang out and talk after. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna head back out to America. I don't think I could stay. He's like, how come? I go, money's kind of dried up, so I gotta go back home and figure it out. Try to come back out here. He's like, well, I think he's like, I think you could stay, just see what Sityodtong says, and we'll figure it out.
Sityodtong is
the manager of the camp,
big boss,
the big boss,
yeah.
And
he's also a promoter though too, right?
He was a promoter for Rajadamnern.
Yeah, big time promoter that was there for a long time.
Yeah, now he's promoting in Japan. Oh, his son lives out there.
I didn't know he was promoting in Japan. I knew his son was there.
Yeah, his son has had a gym out there for a while, and a lot of the guys from Lookprabat that were around are trainers there now.
Yeah, because at that time it was like Woody Det, right?
Woody Det, Pornsawan, Gautam was coming up too.
Yeah, and
Rumrun
Lek and Compet Lek.
Compet Lek was still young at that time.
Yeah, he's young, but he was a WBC champion at that point, I think.
Later. Yeah, not when I was first there, but yeah, he was. I think he was still fighting like Raja and stuff like that, and then he became WBC champ after that.
WBC Muay Thai.
Yeah.
So they at Lookprabat, they had like boxing world champs and stuff in the past, I believe.
I believe so.
I think there was like 1 or 2. I remember Nokweed.
Lookprabat had their heyday. They had like, I don't know, 40 something champions at one time, or they were a pretty big powerhouse in the golden era.
Yeah, in the stadium golden era stuff. Yeah, what's funny is like every once in a while, I'll just out of curiosity type in like all the different spellings of Lookprabat that you could put in, and I'll find new stuff that is like being uploaded. Yeah, because people are like starting to go through and archive it, and there's stuff where people now with AI translation is pretty good with Thai, so they get the Thai language, they can get the translation if they don't have a translator, and put it in. You're able to archive it.
Yeah, if you also figure out or translate Lookprabat into the Thai letters, just copy and paste that out of like Google Translate Lookprabat,
you'll find more.
Yeah, you'll find a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, do that. I think I did that when I was looking through, and I found more that way, and that's why I found more of the English stuff too.
Yeah.
So because I think they probably had that before, then they added it in. Or AI automatically did it or something like that. Google automatically did it. But, being at this camp and being obviously the only foreigner there.
Yeah. They had a few Japanese people coming in and out of there.
Oh, because of his son?
The son, yeah, he had connections with Japan. Yeah, but they would come a few months, then head out. There was a guy. Oh, there was another guy named Alex from Italy who was a good friend of mine still. I saw him last year when we went to Thailand and stuff. But yeah, he came. He was there for a little while. So yeah, but yeah, for a while it was just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The that period also, I think me and Roy met up with you at Rotterdam Stadium one of those times, and I think that after your money dried up and you kind of figured out how to stay there.
Yeah, so I think that time I was
2011.
2011. I think I was with Hippie at that time when I met you guys at the stadium. Yeah. So for Lookprabat had their own internal issues going on between ownership and management, so it came to a point where it was affecting my like I wasn't getting any fights just because whatever, I wasn't like their main.
They're not making money off you.
No, they're not. So like I would get pad work whenever I could, not every day. It was just, and I understood. They have their
style and thing that's development.
Yeah, so I left and I went, trained at other places for a little while.
What was the pad work like when you were there?
Oh man, pad work at Lookprabat was like 10-minute rounds, and
10-minute.
It was 10-minute rounds. Yeah, and you would do 3 rounds. If you had a fight coming up, it would be like 3 rounds, sometimes more.
Of 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. And if you
don't complain out there.
If you didn't have something scheduled right away, you'd probably just do one round,
like maintenance.
Because for a while it was just one trainer.
Yeah.
And then they'd have like 1, 2, maybe 3 trainers
that would come through and help out or something.
Yeah. But like they had one main trainer for a long time, and he had to hold pads for everybody basically. So yeah,
that's rough, man.
Yeah.
So Nokweed used to have us do like a 10-minute round.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were doing it, it'd just be fucking dead, and he's like, "All right, time to kick."
Yeah.
It's like when you're tired, that's when you kick.
Yeah.
That was like
we did a lot of clinching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long would they clinch for?
Easy 45 minutes. Yeah. But like like the pace over there, like you're not like straining up 40.
No, you're flowing, you're going, you're practicing your knee, you're practicing your everything.
And then if you were you had your fight coming up, you would be like you would basically Shark Tank. You had like 2-3 people rotating
just
with you,
beating the shit out of you essentially.
For
that time when they're in there.
Yeah, and I remember just getting fucking like manhandled by these teenager boys.
That's like the quintessential Thai story.
Yeah.
Right? It's like that kind of needs to happen.
Yeah.
It's the ego death. Like they were going to Thailand.
Man. And that was rough. And then, I remember getting better and not being manhandled as bad, getting manhandled less and getting better and better to where I was able to hang with them. But their cardio was just on another level too.
How much were they running? Like how many miles would you say a day?
Okay, so the morning run was about a 15-kilometer run. So what's that in miles?
15 kilometer was like 8 some. No, because 10K is 6. Yeah, so I would say it's a little bit over 8 miles.
So it would be 10 laps between so we would walk out from the camp to the little road, and then there was a school, which was like the block, and it would be like basically 1 kilometer around the block. That would be 10. You would do 10 laps. It was what you were supposed to do. They didn't do it all the time.
Wash the water on your face.
Yeah. And then after the 10 laps, you run down the road to, there was like a Chinese temple that had steps that went up to like, not all the way up, but like the first set of steps that they had. You would sprint up the steps, go down, and then one more time, and then down. It was like 2 times. Sprint up and down the steps. And then these steps they're like, some of them were like this, some of them were like this. Some parts didn't have the railing, so you might fall off and break your leg or something. But yeah, you would sprint up the steps.
If you fell off at the deck, why did you do that?
Yeah. and then basically jog back to the gym from there. So roughly about 15 kilometers.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, it was just like a simple 3 to 5K, something like that.
And then how much jump rope?
Jump rope, to be honest, not much.
There's a whole lot.
I don't remember doing a whole lot of jump rope.
You know why? I think I have a theory.
Why?
Because jump ropes break and they cost money.
Maybe. Maybe. I know.
They probably used one to shit until it broke, and then they would not have one for a while.
Yeah, I remember seeing like Gautam and Portswan, like the big name guys, their main guys coming back, and before they started shadowboxing, they would like the younger boys would like rub them down with Namoy, and massage them. It was so gangster too. Like Gautam would just be reading a newspaper and like like two other mates are like massaging his legs and stuff. I was like, that must be nice.
He earned that spot though, for sure. He earned that spot. You know, I heard stories.
By the way, shout out to Galtem. That dude was the first one up and running and the last one to finish training all the time. He was the most, what do you call it? What's the word?
Dedicated?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Driven,
just always working. And now I'm so proud of him, man. He speaks English really well, and he's a coach at Evolve.
Yeah, he's at Evolve MMA. Yeah. Well, now they're opening up Evolve.
They opened
Bangkok. Yeah, it's opened up so that maybe he's able to work something out to be back.
I mean, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I saw him over there, and I was like, oh shit, good for him, man.
Yeah, dude. We spoke a little while ago, and we were speaking English the whole time.
Is that a trip?
Yeah.
Because you're used to like.
Because I've never spoken English with the guy. I've only spoken with him in Thai.
Being in Singapore will change a man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. I'm so happy for him.
That's life changing.
Definitely deserves it, man.
Yeah, life changing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was the Rajadamnun champ.
Yeah.
And he was fighting in China, fighting in Japan, everything like that. So
yeah.
He was the shit. You remember Bunkered?
Yeah.
So Bunkered was like this, I guess, back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the guy he was like the people's champ. Like, you'd have, Bob was telling me about, because he's the one that brought him over here to the U.S. And they were telling me about how when he was there, like, everybody knew who he was, everybody loved him. Yeah. His son, Boy, shout out to Boy, who tunes in on the podcast stuff too. I heard stories about it. And you hear about these guys, and you just look back and like, dude, I would have never known. Like, you knew that they went through some shit to get to where they're at. It's like, you must be one bad motherfucker. Like, to have that position, And, that's one of the reasons why I have such a hard time with all the stuff that's on the internet nowadays with, like, a lot of these guys. These, like, we call them influencer frauds.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, bro, like, people know who you are, but they don't know who Galtem is.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know who these, fighters are that are like, that really are in that spot, and it's hard to see sometimes, but that's a sport.
Yeah.
That's a sport.
Yeah, I guess you find that in any sport, right?
Yeah, you do. And
but when it's in your own sport, it's like, oh.
Well, especially, it's hard to see, it's like, I wish that person's marketing was like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, him being in Evolve, I'm sure like the internal marketing, I guarantee you that everybody there knows who he is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what did you do? Oh, your fights? Yeah, I bet he has some of his old pictures or something like that. So, getting these guys and training with them and seeing that, where did you fall in the picture in the pecking order? Like, did you end up fighting?
At Lookprabat?
Yeah, Lookprabat.
Yeah, I fought. And basically when I was there, I just told them, like, oh, going back to after the 3 months.
Oh, yeah.
So basically at that point, Peking Kong, he came and said, like, oh, I heard, like, you don't have no money no more.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, you want to stay still? I go, yeah. I mean, of course, I'd love to stay. He's like, and you want to fight? I go, yeah, I want to keep fighting. He goes, all right. And basically what I got out of that, he's like, all right, well, when I tell you to fight, you're going to fight, kind of.
Yeah, if you're staying, this is what's happening.
And again, that's what I was there for.
Yeah,
so,
sign me up.
So I was like, yeah, cool. And basically the deal was, like, they're going to get whatever I'm making off my fights. They're getting half of it, which, okay, I don't care.
Like, I want to stay and fight and do this.
Yeah. So, and then I stayed. And
what was the visa situation for you? Like, back then, you didn't do visa runs?
I had, at that time, a dual entry tourist visa.
Okay, so you could be there for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, each entry got me, I think it was 60 days, and then you could do a 30-day extension. I have to go to Bangkok to do that. But I didn't do a lot of the 30-day extensions. I would just go. One time I took a train to Laos to go to to cross the border and come back.
Yeah.
And then so you get, when you first fly in, that's your first entry, and then 60 days later, or with the 90 days, 30 days extension, you got to leave the country and come back in. and then that gives you the
renews.
And then now at the end of it, you have to leave the country at least for one night. So you can't just leave and come back the same day. You got to leave, apply for a new visa, and then get the new visa. Then you can come back and repeat the process. And at that time, they weren't really strict about how many times you could do that.
Yeah, they're starting to crack down now.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah. So we would do that just indefinitely. People were staying out there.
I think still till this day, people are doing it.
Off of the tourist visa.
Yeah, but they're risking not being able to come back sometimes. Like they're saying, hey, no, you need a proper visa, bro. Which I understand because like if you're able to, it's like, hey, you're in a country and you're benefiting from it. Like if you can contribute where it's a visa fee, like I get it.
Yeah,
it's like a tax, you know.
Yeah, and there was all sorts of like it was set up where you can take these like vans that will take you and
you stay in a hotel, then they bring you back.
Yeah,
and stuff.
It's a racket.
It's a whole experience. Yeah. It's like if you go to any of the tourists or just anywhere, it's like visa runs sold here, right? It's like a big thing.
But I had to figure out on my own because there's no tourist visa runs in Saraburi. So I talked to people. I was friends with
areas next to the alligators.
A few people who had lived out there before, and I'd be like, oh, so how do you renew your visa? And they'd kind of give me the lowdown. So I would take like a minibus to Bangkok. Bangkok took a train to Laos, stay overnight at where the consulate is. Get there, apply for the new visa, and then you go walk around Laos for a little bit, eat some food, sleep in the hotel, and then go back, pick up your passport, and then cross the border, and then get on the train,
go back.
Yeah.
How long was that train ride?
I think it was. I want to say it was like a 12-hour.
Oh, let me guess, like wood bench, right?
No. I got the
upgraded one.
Yeah, it's a sleeper train. So you had like a bunk. You could sleep in. Yeah, it was actually. I enjoyed it, man. It was cool.
That sounds pretty nice to be able to have that. I've seen the one like, where it's like wood bench. You kind of get wood bench or you get the sleeper bunk.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I paid a little bit more.
Yeah, but it's not that much more. But sometimes all they have is the fucking wood bench.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
No, it was cool, man. It was a good experience. You wake up and you're like in the middle of nowhere. It's just all like Thai countryside. It's pretty cool.
So, you're in Austin, right?
Austin, yeah.
Did you know that Chiang Mai is sister cities to Austin?
No, I didn't know that.
So I was in Chiang Mai. It was 2023. I was out in Chiang Mai with my girlfriend.
I guess I could see it though, like kind of hippie-ish.
And it's university town too, because they have the university in Chiang Mai and Austin and all this stuff. So big. A lot of international students go there, I think. So I'm sitting there. I'm in like one of the markets. I see all these American flags up. I'm like, man, like this place is really patriotic for like America. Like what the hell's going on? And I'm walking through, and then all of a sudden I see some guys in like some suits, like some old white guys in suits. They're obviously American, sweating their ass off. I'm like, what are you doing in these suits, bro? And then I see a sign that says, Sister City Celebration, Austin, Texas. I'm like, what the fuck? And random. The guy is there. I'm like, let's see who the mayor of Austin is. I look it up. No shit, it's the mayor of Austin.
Oh shit.
He's sweating his ass off in the middle of Chiang Mai and like was hot. But that's how
it's been like that for a long time, or is that?
No, I think that was when it started. So it's 2023. It became official.
That's crazy.
It became like a sister city. I think it's like it's a tourism push between both places because of the students that come through. So it's like a big
I wasn't sure. I never saw anything like that when I was living in Chiang Mai.
No, I think it's a newer thing, man. With like because obviously Thailand's becoming like a pretty popular place for people to either live, work, or visit.
Yeah, they have all those different visas now for like nomads or whatever. What are they called?
Yeah, the digital nomad visa. I forget what that like. I'm totally spacing on it right now, but they have the digital nomad visa. That one's like good for 6 months.
Yeah, and they have like Muay Thai visas now.
Yeah, you can get the Muay Thai.
I think they were always talking about even back when.
Back then, I remember they were talking about doing.
Let's get this Muay Thai visa going.
I think the big pusher for that. Because now they have this what they call soft power, which is like a tourism push through Muay Thai. I think Mr. Wong and like some of the other like Tiger Muay Thai were the ones that were kind of pushing that because like they saw the opportunity, like people want to come here. How do we make it so they can stay here? That way Thailand makes more money too, because that money is coming from U.S., Europe, Australia, and it's coming and staying here, and that money keeps coming in. It's a good thing for the country, obviously.
Yeah.
So, doing these visa runs and you're doing this, where the fighting come into the picture, and that's fucking exhausting to do that too, on top of training.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would do it after one of my fights. Yeah, and then they would get me fights outside the country too. So that a lot of times I didn't have to do the visa runs.
Yeah.
So if I timed it right, I would fly to Malaysia, come back, and then I was on my other.
Or Iran that one time.
Iran, yeah, that was I think the next podcast we could do the whole podcast on just the Iran story.
Iran. To keep it sweet, you got hired for a Muay Thai fight, to fight for a Muay Thai fight.
Yeah.
Was not a Muay Thai fight.
It was not. It was dude.
They kept changing the rules essentially, right?
Yeah, and we were only supposed to be there for like 3 days. We were supposed to get there, weigh in, fight the next day,
and then
the day after leave. But I guess it was like a martial arts whole festival or something, but there's like nobody there. I don't know what the hell kind of event it was. Some
prince decided he wanted to have a martial arts festival.
Something
that was,
and it was a crazy experience.
It wasn't something like that. You were asked if you still got paid even if you got disqualified.
Oh well, what happened by the time? So, man, by the time I got to fight, it was like already we've been there for days, and they were.
Who were you with?
Like what fighters?
Yeah,
actually, Simon Marcus was with us on that trip. Jason, Woodham.
Yeah,
was with us, and a couple other dudes from all over.
Damn.
And we went. Hanarong was the head trainer that came with us. He was one of the trainers at Lamai before. And I don't know. It just kept getting pushed back for whatever reason. I don't know. By the time it came up to I was going to fight, we get, okay, we're in the ring. They bring us to the middle. All right. The referee's like, it's kickboxing. I'm like, kickboxing? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The Muay Thai fight. What are you talking about? He's like, no elbows, no knees. I was like, oh, this is some bullshit. After all this, how many days we've been here? Now you're telling me it's kickboxing?
And they're trying to say he's like some big champion too, right?
Yeah. And then I found out it was for a belt. Like it was a title fight. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? And then so the guy that took us out there was an Iranian guy named Amir. Cool guy though. Like this guy, he lived in Thailand for a long time and stuff, and he took us out there, and he kept apologizing of how fucked up everything was out there. But anyways, and I looked at him, I go, Amir, all I care, I just want to get paid. Am I going to get paid? If I get disqualified for elbowing this guy, am I going to get paid? He goes, well, yeah, if you fight, you get paid. Because I didn't even want to fight no more.
Yeah, he's like, I'm fucking done.
I was like, I don't want to be here.
I want to go home.
Because they took my passport at the airport when we landed. They're like, oh, American.
Yeah.
And they like took me to a room and questioned me.
Why are you here?
Yeah. Why are you here? And I'm like, I'm here because you guys invited us to come in for the martial arts festival. What do you mean? So they questioned me and like, why are you guys doing this? They go, well, we do this to any American that comes because your country does this to us. I go, well,
fair enough. Yeah, I get it.
And I go, whatever questions you have, you can ask that dude. His name is Amir.
Yeah.
He brought us out here. I don't know. I just want to come and fight and leave. That's all I'm here for. And then
at least they're straight up with you.
Yeah, they're like, all right, here, like you can go. I'm like, can I have my passport? They go, no, we're gonna send this to your hotel. I go, what the fuck is that? Like, I go, Amir. It's like, he goes, oh, sorry, man. That's just how they
do it.
How they do it. I go, fuck it.
Yeah.
So by the time I got into the ring to fight, I go, look, all I care now is, because I told him if I don't fight, I'm not going to get paid, right? He goes, yeah, like if you don't, I go, okay. So once I got there, they changed the rules. Well, I mean, it was the rules the whole time. They was just not communicating.
Not telling you, yeah.
And so I was like, well, I'm going to get disqualified for this fight because I'm going to knee and elbow somebody. Okay. And after round one, I got a couple warnings in round one.
For what? For
knees.
Knee.
Yeah, throwing some knees. And the guy caught me with a high kick, like kind of rung my bell a little bit. But then I was chopping his leg up, throwing low kicks. And then anytime we got close, I would just clinch him and throw some knees.
Yeah.
And then we get back to the corner and they're telling me, you could win. Don't I don't care. I don't care about winning. I just want
to get paid and get out of here.
I hurt this guy. I want to finish this. I want to get out of here. And then Hanarong, somebody, he was like, do what you need to do. He was like so proud. Like I wanted to knee and elbow.
Yeah.
Like so happy. He said, do what you need to do. That's all I heard. That's all I heard. Like,
Okay.
I'm like, I'm going to do what I need to do. And I got in there round 2. We went at it for a little bit. And then any chance I got, I grabbed him and I kneed him. And then the referee stopped it. Then the fucking guy is running around the ring like he won, like he's celebrating he won. They give him a belt. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Fucking belt? And I go, this was for a belt?
That's when he found out. Yeah.
And I was like, fuck that belt. Dude, I didn't even want that belt. Even if they gave it to me, I was like, stupid.
Yeah. Okay. So when do I get paid?
Yeah. Well, I did get paid.
Yeah.
So I was happy. I don't give a shit about the fight.
Yeah. But that's a funny story. Like when he
Just
told me.
Mouse, like bullshit.
But that's typical international stuff. Like if you go fight in China, you go fight in, like Middle East, you get weird shit like that.
Yeah.
That's
I
just,
mean,
that's part. That's
because they're bringing you out there because obviously they want their
guy to win. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose is for you to go there and hopefully defeat.
Places like that can get away with it because what are you gonna do? Yeah. You're in there.
The poor American.
Yeah.
The poor American without a passport.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, we had some good food out there.
I believe it.
The food was real good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had never heard of this place. So originally if I knew I was going to Iran, I probably would have never gone. But I was told by my team, the Lookprabat guys, because the Lookprabat guys contacted another guy who knew Amir, and it was like them, like a chain of contacts by like playing telephone. By the time it got back to my camp, they said, "Oh, you're fighting in Dubai." I go, "Dubai? Fuck yeah, dude, let's go! I want to go to Dubai."
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, it was like when it was growing and yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm fighting. I'm telling, "Oh fuck, dude, I gotta fight. I'm going to Dubai." Fuck yeah, dude. So I take the bus to Bangkok to meet, at the airport with this guy Amir. He's like, all right, let me have your passports. I'm gonna go check in for you guys. Boom, boom, boom. Come back. Here's your itinerary. And I'm looking. Fuck yeah, dude. Bangkok, Dubai. Wait, what's this? Dubai to Tehran. Tehran to Kish Island. What the fuck is Kish Island? Yeah, some island in fucking Iran, I guess. I'm like, Amir, what is this? He goes, I thought we're going to Dubai. He goes, yeah, we're going to Dubai, and then from Dubai to Tehran, and Tehran. I'm like, no, I'm supposed to be fighting in Dubai. He goes, no, the fight's in Iran. I'm like, oh.
You're going through Dubai.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is not going to be good, man. I go, are you sure this is okay? Like
you'll be okay, yeah.
Like, he goes, yeah, no problem. Man.
To see Iran, bro.
Yeah.
To see like what's going on in that country now, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I won't go there now.
No, fuck though, bro. No, but
No.
the fact is that you got to go there during that time, it's like that's a pretty spectacular thing it's like it's history.
Yeah.
Just I think it's also pretty funny. Oh, you guys do this to us when we come in, so we're doing it to you.
Yeah.
That checks out.
I didn't have nothing to say at that. I was like, well,
makes sense.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So back at Lookprabat, and back in Thailand, so you're continuing to live there and fight. Hopefully not in sketchy ass places like in Kish Island, Iran.
Yeah.
At some point, you ended up getting married.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got married when we came to the States to get married. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but met my girlfriend out there, and long story short, yeah, we got together after a couple years. She got pregnant, so I was like, all right, we gotta stop fighting.
Yeah, because she was fighting too. Yeah,
she was fighting too.
Yeah,
fighting. Gotta stop, because I'm not making any money fighting. We're fighting for peanuts, just living fight to fight. Which was cool at that time with no kid.
Yeah, as soon as you have a kid, that's
responsibility. Oh,
the hell no.
No, yeah, it was like a light switch flipped. I was like, all right, no more. The fighting's over. I got to focus on actually making
income for a family. Yeah,
for a family. Yeah.
So, and it was like maybe like another 3-4 years, and then like you came back and moved back, right? Or
I was there for 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more years.
Yeah.
Moved back.
Yeah.
So how long were you living in Thailand in total?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, from 2010 to 2012.
Okay. So then, but then you were coming back and stuff too.
There's a period. Well, I went. I injured my knee off of one of my fights, and then after that is when we found out my girlfriend was pregnant. So I was like, oh, well, if I'm not fighting, I might as well go back home and try to make some money. So I went back and kind of immediately got a job working training Muay Thai trainer. Made some money, and I was like, all right. And then came back before the baby was born. So I was there for like the last 3 months of the pregnancy. Yeah,
that's rough. And on Sudbury, like that area, it's funny. I was talking to Bob. I guess he fought back there in like the 90s.
yeah.
So he's like at the Sudbury Stadium.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure you probably fought at.
Did
you ever get to fight there?
I think if it's the same stadium I'm thinking about, it was the Adisorn Stadium, and it was a small one. We went there all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't fight there, but I fought at there's like some other little stadiums.
It's nearby.
Yeah, so we fought there. I fought at like the temples and stuff, like the temple
fairs. Dude, who would they match you with? Because you were a bigger guy, right?
Well, I was a lot smaller at that time. Like I was telling you. Like,
I
was probably skinnier than you.
Yeah.
I'd lost a lot of weight being out there. A lot of times, so I fought other Thai. There was other Thai dudes that were like 155, 160. That was like my weight. It was like 160, 165. And I would fight these Thai dudes there. They would get me fights like, or like when I went outside the country, I ended up fighting guys my size or bigger sometimes. But yeah, there's Thai dudes that are bigger. They weren't like elite level Thai dudes.
Yeah.
At that weight, but good dudes.
Yeah, they had experience. Yeah. So, when you came back to U.S., had kid back over, you're teaching. I remember you were teaching, I remember seeing all of a sudden, I was like, Dwayne Ludwig, Bang Muay Thai, and I see fucking Alex. I'm like, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you, and then you were teaching at Bang Muay Thai for a while.
Yeah, so when I moved back, I started working in Burbank at, it was Gracie Baja Jiu-Jitsu Gym.
Yeah, it's Alberto Crane's place.
Right? Yeah. Now it's Legacy. And basically, I moved back the day later. He was like, I had a job there. Because my friend that was teaching there, Brian, he had stopped. He kind of moved on to a big boy career. And a friend of mine told Alberto, hey, Alex moved back. He's probably looking for a place to train. Alberto hit me up. He's like, yeah, come by. Come check out the class. See if it's going to work out. Taught the class. Everything went well. And he was like, yeah, so, we want to hire you to be the Muay Thai coach here. And just letting you know, like we're involved with the Bang Muay Thai system. And I go, what is that?
Yeah.
I don't know. He goes, oh, Dwayne Ludwig system. I knew Dwayne.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was I didn't know there was a
system.
He had a whole system.
You were in Thailand.
Yeah.
He's doing that stuff.
So I was like, all right, well, like what does that mean? Like what does that have? Because he's like, oh, there's like a ranking system.
Curriculum.
Yeah, it was like, T-shirt colors and this and that. And I was like, oh, at that time I was like, ranking, like belts and stuff.
Go from Thailand to that, right? It's a big shift.
Yeah, I was like totally against it. But I tried to keep an open mind. I'm like, all right, well, he goes, here, check out these. He had, like, Dwayne had a DVD set, like a four DVDs of his system. He's like, take the DVD, review it, see what you think. Let me know. He's like, I'd really like to keep the system going if you're on board with it. Whatever. I checked out the DVDs, and at that time it was very it was a great set, DVDs of the fundamentals of kickboxing and this and that. Loved it. Kind of what I liked about it was like how organized it seemed, like where everything had a number or everything had a name to it, a system. Everything was like compartmentalized.
Yeah, so you can reference it.
Where it was different. Like I didn't learn that way. You learned by just kind of doing it, and over time you kind of picked up everything. So it was different and it was intriguing. I was like, I need to work. I need a job. So
yeah, so you took it.
I kept an open mind. I was like, let's try it. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, and then I was working at Alberto's gym for a while, and then that was how I got kind of introduced to the Bang Muay Thai system.
Yeah, because I remember I went over, and I when he came there for a seminar, I went to the gym, and there's another Amir that was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, another. I don't know what country he's from, but he's Iranian.
Amir Ranavardi.
Yeah.
Old friend.
Old dude. He's funny, man.
Yeah.
Cause you know what was wild is I saw a poster of him. He fought like 5 years ago.
I don't know.
No, he did. Like
5 years ago from today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dennis Warner put him on, but it was with another guy who was kind of like, professional opponent kind of guy. So it was like, okay, I can see that being a match that you'd flesh out.
Yeah. Good for him, man.
Yeah, but
he's that guy.
Yeah, he's a funny guy, man. So
because Amir and Boss, was that when you came when Boss Rutan was
I think Boss Rutan came in, and Anthony Hardunk came through and stuff too.
Okay, yeah, because I know Amir and Boss Rutan were very close.
That makes sense.
If you ever look up their Boss Rutan videos or DVDs that are on YouTube, you'll see Boss Rutan like bashing Amir's head.
That's Amir.
That's Amir.
No shit.
Yeah. Dang it.
Don't you? Yeah, that's Amir.
That's Amir.
Oh shit, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, and Amir used to train with us at Sityodtong.
Okay, I did know that. I know he was very involved, like the whole Muay Thai thing.
Yeah.
Like he was showing me pictures of him fighting in Thailand and stuff like that too. Like he was showing me all that, and boxing and everything too. So,
yeah.
Man, that's just total connection. It's funny when you like learn stuff. You're like, man, I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah.
So he went through there, and then he ended up over at like On a Gym in like Texas, right?
Yeah, and that was actually through the Bang system.
Yeah.
They wanted On It was looking to start a Muay Thai program.
Yeah, because they had like a whole gym and everything like that.
Yeah, it's like a fitness supplement company. They did like protein powders and a bunch of other supplements, and they already had a jiu-jitsu program going, and I guess they were looking to add on a Muay Thai program. And
where in Texas was that?
Austin.
That was also in Austin. Okay.
And then they hit up Dwayne, and Dwayne told me about it. And at that time, I was like, well, I mean, yeah, like I'm interested because that's like I'm getting the salary, getting benefits, like
bigger company. Yeah,
it's a company. Like I'm getting like corporate kind of money or corporate type of income with benefits, medical stuff like that, which is what I needed.
It's huge for a martial arts instructor.
Well, yeah, and I have a kid.
You need that. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well,
that works out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they brought me out. They moved me out to Texas, and I was with them for 3 years. Yeah.
So with Bang Muay Thai system, what about the clinch stuff?
So here, well, they didn't. I don't know. They didn't really have.
They didn't have a whole lot.
No.
Yeah.
So I would, like Dwayne had like every week we're supposed to teach this and that and this and that. He would have a big list of stuff.
Like you had to hit, right?
Yeah, but I would take like, because at first before it wasn't online. It was like through emails. It would just email
the curriculum.
The curriculum. And it was just I thought it was just too much stuff for people to digest, especially beginners. So I'd take like one of those things. I would teach the fundamentals of Muay Thai the way I knew them.
And teach that.
Yeah. So it was like a mix of my Muay Thai background with Dwayne's drills and combinations.
Yeah, with the curriculum as being like the baseline. Hey, this is the direction we want to go into today.
Yeah.
Got it. So, man, and then you split from there. Is that when you started your own gym?
Yeah. So towards the end of my time On It, we had me and Dwayne kind of split paths, and I was no longer involved. On It was trying to move away from the Bang system, and when that split happened, it was I don't know how many months, 6-7 months after that. On It just kind of out of the blue just laid me off. Right before COVID too. Like it was December 2019. Company, from what I gather, they were just going in a different direction. They wanted to pull out of martial arts completely.
I think they're trying, but I think the market they wanted to hit was CrossFit.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because there's more money in there.
Yeah, I don't know. They're doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
But always the goal was for me to have my own place, anyways. So we started Warrior Family in one of my students' garages.
So Warrior Family is the name of your gym.
Yeah.
Still to this day, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you come up with the name Warrior Family?
All right. Warrior Family was my Instagram name because when I started working at Alberto's gym, he wanted me to create an Instagram to promote the Muay Thai program and stuff on there. And I was like, I don't really want to. I already have Facebook. I don't want to get another social media. I don't want to do that.
Shout out to Alberto Crane for telling you to make an Instagram, bro.
And he was right. Instagram was, I guess, the better way to promote it. But he got me to get an Instagram, and I didn't know what to name it. And I was just like, well, Warrior Families. I don't know how it came about.
Yeah. That's what you picked your Instagram handle.
Yeah, and I hated it. I didn't like it. It's just something I needed to create. But then it grew on me, and that's the name now.
Yeah, so then now you're in your student's garage.
So we're in our student's garage. We got a bag hung up in there, got some pads, and we're just training in the garage. And I'm looking for.
You had mats, or did you just have a little shitty?
No, we had mats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had some.
It's like
I still have those mats at my gym.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
shit.
that's pretty cool.
I believe it.
Yeah, we have. It's the gray and black.
The puzzle pieces?
No, they're the zebra mats.
Oh yeah, of course you have those. Yeah, those are not cheap, man.
And I bought those for a really good price when the jiu-jitsu program was upgrading their mats.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought 10 mats, something like that.
For a good price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
From
might have even been free. I don't even remember. I
Yeah.
might have got them for free because they were just getting rid of them.
yeah, someone take these out of you.
Yeah.
How that goes.
Yeah. So I kept those mats. We put them in the garage. We were training in there, and then again through a friend of a friend of a friend, we found a little 4,000 square foot warehouse type of space that the dude was just using as his storage for his toys, like cars and boats and this and that. So we leased it from him, cleaned the place up, and this was end of 2019 is when I got let go of on it, and I decided, all right, I'm gonna start my own thing. Start in the garage. By January, we kind of found the spot. We were talking with the guy about the lease. February, he kind of moved his stuff out, and we signed the lease to start March 1st of 2020.
Wow.
Yeah. So, first week of March, I think it was March 6th, I get the keys. I have a gym.
In March 2020.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then we're here, and this, when people start talking about COVID, it's end of February, right?
Yeah, well, that's where it really started, coming over here, because you kind of heard, some whispers of it, in November and December from China.
Yeah, and then by March, they're like, oh, March what, 15th?
It was March 15th, March 18th, around there.
Shut down. I was like, what the fuck?
I've ever seen some weird propaganda video showing these dots, and they're just spreading with this color. And then if we just take 2 weeks away, it flattens the curve. Yeah,
I didn't pay attention to none of that. I didn't put up a sign on my door, please wear a mask. We didn't do none of that.
Yeah. Texas was handled it a little bit different.
Luckily, yeah.
Handled it a bit different.
But Austin's kind of.
Yeah, it kind of was more.
Yeah, Austin's a little more on that side.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna. I just barely. I haven't even opened yet.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shut down.
No.
No, I laid mats down. You want to come train? You don't want to come train? Whatever. I don't care.
Dan Mayed, remember we were talking about him opening his gym. His grand opening was supposed to be April 2020.
Oh.
His landlord worked with him for a month or two, I think, and then that was lease started.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's open and he's expanded where he has is it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's been a crazy ride.
Well, so you grew into that space. Did you move after that? After that space, or are you still there in the same space?
Well, we moved. Yeah, we didn't last in that space. I think it was. When was it? August or September. I basically packed up everything. I was like, oh, we tried. It's not working. We didn't, I had the lease. I didn't realize was I signed a bad lease.
What do you mean bad lease?
So basically, I didn't realize that anything that went wrong in that place was my responsibility.
The whole building.
Anything that happened, if it was a light, it's my problem. My water bill all of a sudden was really expensive, and I couldn't figure out why. We just had one little bathroom, one sink. That's it.
What was it?
There was an underground water leak, and
And you're responsible for it.
I'm responsible for it. I got a call from the water company, or I called them, and I was like, hey, what the hell's going on? They figured out it was a leak. I called the landlord. I go, hey, you got a water leak? He goes, no.
You have water.
Have a water leak. Need to get that taken care of, my buddy. I go, fuck, dude. And yeah, I just didn't have the funds to kind of stay there.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I'm fucked. I was like, oh, it was a good run. We tried.
Yeah.
And I was shutting down. I basically packed everything up, put it in a cube. And I was like, well, nothing's left for me out here. I'm going to go back to California. So I thought, all right, that's it. I'm done. I'm moved to basically.
No more Thai gym. Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
Next chapter.
On my drive back, I talked to a student who was working at a karate school, and the owner of the karate school was looking for a sublease situation. So he's trying to get rid of, or not get rid of, but lease a few days a week in his gym. So I talked to the guy. We ended up making something work out where I had like 4 days a week. So I said, well, I'm already got everything moving. I need a guy who can run the classes. So I called up my guy, Oscar. I was like, hey, I think I have a solution, because we're kind of like bummed. It was like,
They ain't no gym. Yeah.
no gym. The team has nowhere to train. We're trying to figure something out. And I was like, I think I have a solution. I got this karate school that's subleasing some space. If you can run 4 classes a week there, you got a place to train. He goes, I got you, coach. No problem. So he helped keep Warrior Family alive, and I thank him all the time. And so we did that for like 6 months, I think. He was there teaching the classes, and the program grew. I was in California just managing remotely.
Oh, shit.
Responding to messages, booking people's trials, this and that. And then Oscar would run the classes. I'd be like, all right, hey, today we got this many people come in. We got this person come in. Signing them up, just doing everything remotely, and grew. The classes grew and grew. Went from like 5 people in class to 15 to 20 to 25.
How was that for you not being there and doing that? Was that hard?
I don't want to say it was hard. It was just like, it was just something I just did it. It was just something I had to do. I didn't think of it as being hard. I was working a full-time job, and on my breaks, I had my like
messaging people, sending up things. Yeah.
And I was just doing what I had to do to keep Warrior Family alive. And because I knew, okay, if this works, I'm gonna move back.
Yeah.
And it was working. It was growing. And then every 6-8 weeks, I would fly out to Austin and like train Oscar and go in there and like meet all these people. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I talked to you on the phone. Yeah.
And just, grow the gym and be like, hey, man, thanks for training and this and that. And so I remember talking to Oscar, and he's like, man, coach, we got like 25 people in class. Some of them are like first day, some are first week, some are here like been here for a while. It's like, how do I run the class like that? And I was like, all right, here's, you could do this, that. But I go, ultimately, it sounds like I need to move back. So you keep the same times we have and just split the class up.
Yeah.
Like I'll take beginners, or you take beginners, and I'll take the other guys, and we'll do that. He goes, all right, cool. So we made it work. And I moved back. My daughter stayed in California with my mom. I moved back for a little bit on my own, try to figure that out.
Yeah, make sure that it's all stable and stuff.
Yeah, the program grew, and then we got into the location we have now, our own place. And took about, I think, a year.
Better lease.
Yeah. I love we're on that now. Yeah, our landlord's great. He really loves us, takes care of us. I love our gym because it's like, get that open air feel.
It's pretty high ceiling. It's like a warehouse building.
Super high ceiling. Yeah, it's a big warehouse. We just little by little we built out the gym. We didn't have a ring at first. I just brought back all the bags and the mats that I had already from the original gym, and then we added on to it. And then every, I don't know if it was every like 5 or 6 months or so, but as we kept going and growing, we just added more bags. We got a ring. We got weights. We have like we have 3 different training areas. We have like the small kind of area mat, we have the ring, and then we have the big area mat. And then we have all the, I don't know, a bunch of bags, like, how many, 16 bags?
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, I remember seeing you guys build it out and everything like that, because you had like a mezzanine or something like that was in there.
Not in this one, no. The original one had a mezzanine that I would love to build out, but this one we don't have a mezzanine.
No mezzanine.
No.
Probably for the better.
Maybe, yeah. We have, I always thought like where the roof is of the office, it'd be cool to have that part be a mezzanine, but
yeah. You know who did that? Was Sean Yakubian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he had his warehouse building and his office.
Yeah.
And he wanted to build up on it. Not to throw you under the bus, Sean. But Sean got to do it this way, that way. He talks to a lot of people. So someone anchored something to the wall and it cracked the wall of the concrete building.
Dang.
he did eventually get it all fixed, and he got it. It's all set up the way he likes it. It looks really fucking nice now. Now I see the full vision. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Nokweed goes over there and hangs out sometimes, so it's worth checking out if you're going through, man.
When I'm in town,
I hit Nokweed and like, hey, let's go Sean's.
Yeah.
But just to kind of hit on that, it looks really nice, so I can see why you would want to do something like that.
Yeah.
Damn, man. So then now you're full-time Austin.
Yeah.
Full-time.
Yeah. Almost 10 years now. I've been there.
And you're driving back to California with your daughter. It's funny to see her.
Yeah.
She's definitely your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go, so how old are you now? She's like, I'm 21, leaving. She's 14.
Yeah. Yeah, she fucks with people all the time.
Yeah, it was, I was like, yeah, you definitely grew up in a Muay Thai gym.
Yeah, that's what happens when you grow up. She grew up around a bunch of adults, so she's very mature, I think, for her age.
Well, you learn how to read people, too.
Yeah.
You learn how to read the room pretty well, and that's a skill in itself, is people skills. That's something I
have like that. She knows, like, her bullshit meter. Like, she knows when people are bullshitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, for us, so Ryan, what?
I was thinking of what she said when
Oh yeah, I said. So I asked for this on there. Yeah. I said, hey, do you know how you? Did your dad ever tell you how we met? And she's like, oh, on Tinder.
Without skipping a beat.
Yeah, it's just straight face.
Yeah, she was. Oh yeah, what, on Tinder?
I'm like, I've never been roasted by a 14-year-old so hard in my life, bro.
That was a good one.
You're like, I can't even be mad at that one.
Yeah, not.
That was a good one. But, there's something about being around people. So Ryan, he's the one that owns Pu'u Muay Thai Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you learn how to read people, and it's like time and time again. People are like, really? About that person? Really? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Sure as shit. That's what it ends up. It's like the bullshit comes out. And like, how did you know? Like, I'm like, I've seen this story 1,000 times now.
Yeah.
It's like, there's only so many personalities in the world, I think. Like, yes, everybody's unique in their own way, but there's these certain archetypes that people personify and become, and you see it. So, with Warrior Family, what is, how do people get a hold of you? How do they find your gym? If like somebody's listening to this, they're on Austin, how do they find you?
Yeah, either warriorfamilygym.com or Instagram at warriorfamilygym.
Yeah,
they can hit us up.
I'll make sure to put that down in the show notes and everything like that too. How many days a week you have classes there?
We're open 7 days a week. We have classes Monday.
You have class on Sunday?
We don't have a class on. We have an open gym.
Oh, open gym. Gym. So you just have somebody open up and they can.
Sometimes I open up. I'm in there Sunday sometimes, or one of the other people there open up, and we have like a couple hours of open training. People come spar, hit the bags, whatever.
Nice, man. So there's if anybody wants to find you, they know how to find you. I'll put it down in the show notes. So if you listen to this, go and you're in Austin or you're nearby, you're gonna be going through.
Yeah.
Check in the show notes. It's in there. All right. Man, did you know that we have a podcast hotline?
No.
Yeah. So of course you didn't, because you never left me a message, bro. So yeah, I had somebody last night. What do I do? I'm like, oh, you just call it, leave it. It's a voicemail. You leave a voicemail, I'll play it on there. As simple as that. You can talk shit, give a shout to your coach, give a shout out to talk shit about your opponent, whatever you want to do, I'll play it. If you want a message for the Muay Thai world, it's a good thing to play it out on. But yeah, no, we play it out in the show like in the beginning so people can hear it and stuff like that too. There is a way I could patch it in, like on these, like if we do a live stream, you can patch it in and stuff like that also. But you just need the headsets in order to hear it. Yeah, but I have the headsets and everything. You can use Bluetooth also. So, 805-456-3316. He calls the text.
That's the hotline number.
That's the hotline number, bro. So you better not be butt dialing me. He said send me pictures of your turds or something like that.
No.
But I asked your daughter, is this you or your daughter sending me pictures of shit? What's going on, bro?
Yeah. And if she knew, she'd probably be trolling us right now.
Yeah, she'd be calling. But man, it's been really good to catch up with you and have you here and grab some food. And we got Thai food and stuff.
Yeah, thanks for having me out.
Yeah. Anything you want to say to anybody out there? Any shout outs you want to give to people?
No, man. I just if you guys are in Austin, come train. Hit me up. Send me a message on Instagram or through the website. If you guys want to come train, hit me up.
You heard it from the man who was doing it before. It was a cool thing, and all these influencers are going to Thailand to do the thing now, which is very funny. All right, Alex, good to have you, man. Thank you,
man.
All right, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in today to the Pu'u Muay Thai Podcast. If you enjoy the content, go leave a review over on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Give us a rating. It means the world to us. Also, if you want to be a guest on the Pu'u Muay Thai Podcast, or if you just want to shout out to your friend, go check us out at podcast.pu'umuaythai.com. You can submit to be able to be a guest on the podcast. You can submit what you want to talk about. Also, if you want to just give a shout out, there's a button for that too. Sawadee Kop.